At this time of year, poor weather is to be expected. But in 2013, the big snow came later on. As we might have hoped spring might be approaching, it proved devastating for farmers, with thousands of sheep and lambs trapped. The day is crisp, the snow is deep, the snow on the trees, of course, the sun is shining, and it really is a picture postcard, a Christmas card sort of day.
There are drifts, certainly up to 15, maybe 20 feet in places, coming down the Cronkivody Strait from where we are at the end of the strait, going back towards the Glen Helen side, as it were, totally impassable to any vehicles. And just talking to a neighbour who'd flogged it out on foot to have a look around, and he was checking some sheep as well. Of course, big worry for farmers. There could be some buried and dead under the snow. And he said apparently in one of those drifts there was a police transit van which got stuck presumably on Friday at some stage and is completely and utterly buried.
I had over 30 cows in 2 brand new sheds this year I brought. On Saturday morning we had nearly 5 to 6 foot of snow on top of the sheds. We lost 4 sheds, the roofs are caved in, and I regret bringing them in. If I'd have let those sheep out, they'd have been alive. The snow we had up on the side there, sheds just could not take it.
I can remember that the situation, don't like saying it did become life-threatening, not just to the public, but to all the services that were working that evening. I particularly remember the situation in Kirkmichael, trees coming down, we had overhead power lines falling, and we had to pull our resources out of Kirkmichael. It was so unsafe.
We're struggling with access into areas like Cronkivody, Dalby and Patrick.
All schools will close at 1 o'clock.
Any people out there with diggers or herbivores or whatever, they should get in touch as well.
They're just caught. What is so frustrating is you feel so helpless in it.
It did arrive from the south, trying to replace the cold air from the north. It did also have a battle zone where there were strong to gale force winds from the east. Perhaps the snowfall events will continue to be pretty rare. My fear is that we'll tend to see more likely occurrences of heavy rainfall events and gales on a seasonal basis more frequently and perhaps sometimes more extreme than we used to see before.